Very good. Alright. Do 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 do. Oh my god, come on. You have so got it. There we go. Hello there, my dear gallant girl. I've got good news and bad news regarding the Mikage furnace. Which would you like to hear first? Bad news. The bad news is that the Fatui are still poking around inside the furnace. They very much seem to be searching for a way to get their grubby hands on the Tatarigami core. The good news is the core hasn't suffered much damage, so I can take care of it myself. Obviously, the Fatui will be none too pleased to hear that, but if we let them meddle any further, the Tatarigami's power will get out of control. The entire island will be blown sky high with us still on it. Wish I could talk. However, if we focus solely on the Fatui, the Tatarigami energy built up inside the containment dome will eventually reach its limit, all the same. So we need to deal with both of them at the same time? Well, put simply, academically speaking, in an objective sense, we are facing two separate problems here, the Fatui and the Tatarigami. But with how the situation is inside the Mikage furnace, whichever problem we choose to tackle, we're likely to have to face the other in the process. So ultimately, the fact of the matter is, yes, is the answer. Oh yes, that's correct. We need to deal with both of them at the same time. But only one step at a time. As Leeway's saying goes, don't rush to eat hot tofu, you'll burn your tongue. Why do you know Leeway proverbs? We've been to Leeway before. I consider this little gem of wisdom a souvenir from the trip. I have a lot more of these souvenirs where that one came from. I must confess to having imbibed all my souvenirs from Mondstadt, though. They were really very good. Let's get back on track. I have a teensy tiny plan to fix this Mikage furnace situation, but I'll need your help. Okay. Aha! Forthright and ready for a fight. That's what I like about you. I digress. That was a weird thing I just did. Now hold on to these sensor beacons, if you please. I need you to place them in a number of locations for me. What these sensor beacons will do is gather data on the density and distribution of Tatarigami energy within the Mikage furnace. Once armed with this data, I should be able to come up with a more detailed plan. Okay. I shall leave it in your hands indeed. I'll mark the locations for the beacons on your map. I'll be counting on you, Travel. Okay, thanks. Sir. I cannot tell you how much I don't enjoy dealing with the, this whole thing with the guys I know. Fun fact,
the insolent shall be punished.
so annoying. How am I supposed to get over there? Fine, I'll go down. Truly so obnoxious.
Taste one destroyed will suffice.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
You'll get lost.
I heard you. I'll race you there.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Taste my blade.
I'll race you there. The insolent shall be punished. Where are you? I'll race you there. Bet you can't keep up with me.
I swear not to. Stop.
Out! Meanie! Bet you can't keep up with me! Thank you! Thank you! Oh my god. I'm dying.
let's just try. That seems like an option.
Bet you can't keep up with me! I'll race you there!
Super annoying. Super annoying game mechanic. I will not lie.
Curb your fury!
Makes me so mad. Wait for you guys. Oh my god. What a nightmare. I should heal everybody a little bit. I should revive you, shouldn't I? Jesus. Trying to use up all my 1-star ones. replace those beacons? Yeah. Well done. Now all I have to do is let them collect the data. I didn't know what to... I was part of the design team for the Mikage furnace. By placing beacons in these locations, we can gather data on almost all the areas inside. You know, if we set up purifying devices in these locations, our troubles would be over overnight. If Mr. Flois knew half of what happened here, he'd go completely ballistic. Alright, well, thanks for your help. Please take these as compensation. One other thing. I may possibly definitely need you to help me retrieve the beacons again at some point over the next few days. I don't have a vision after all, so I can't simply stroll into somewhere with such a high concentration of Tatarigami energy. Yeah, neither can I. Not to mention that those rough and tough Fatui folks are still there. I honestly think you're the only person on the whole island capable of dealing with them in this furnace at the same time. I'm not capable, actually. Sorry to tell you. That's not the end of it, is it? It's... Hello? Hello? I guess that is it for now, Strange. Do I have enough weeds now? Yes, I do. I can give that man his weeds. So excited to do this for you, buddy. What? Is it you? Are you random event? Where's the random event? Here? Oh, random event.
Another test subject. That tingles?
Take this!
God. Hey, Barbara. You need to step in here.
That tingle? You're open!
Go, Barbara, go! I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go!
You're open! That tingle?
Echoing my voice.
That tingle? You're open! That tingle? That tingle? That tingle? You're open! I got careless.
Fellow Ready, steady, go! Go, Barbara!
That tingle? That tingle?
Let's dance!
That tingle? That tingle? That tingle?
I'll protect us. Go, Barbara!
That tingle?
Take this! Lightning flash!
The wrong test subject.
Let the show begin.
Usually the most of the
I'll protect us.
one more.
Ouchie.
Done.
They're at it. Hey, buddy. I'll tell the camera to do this. Okay. Wowza. That was some crazy business. Now I can go say hi to my friend. And give me some delicious food. And by delicious food, I mean weird electric weeds. Yum, 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 yum. I'm fine to collect these. Buster. These and Buster. Why did they make this thing so hard to get onto? Keep going up. Cool beans. Look at me. Oh, there is one. Well, I'm just gonna... No. Alright. I'm coming your way. You're back. Stay safe while you're on this island. Will these be enough? It will take a long time to mash these herbs into a paste. You can go now. No, don't get me wrong. I'm not driving you away. Come back after a while. It's good to have someone to share with. I understand. Don't worry. Take care, Outlander. Okay. What was it? 10 to noon. Okay. Oh, that was pretty spot on. 56 is my sale. Hey. Outlander, how have you been? I apologize, this is no place for guests. Still, I'm glad you could come. You look better, I guess. All thanks to you. Once again, I am in your debt. Haha, isn't it a pity that I've survived yet again?
Isn't that a good thing? Why is that a pity?
What's next for you, buddy? I haven't made my mind up about what to do next, but I don't think I'll go back. Kujo Misahito is not a bad person, but his old man is calling for deserters to be caught and punished. I cannot afford to get on the wrong side of him. Maybe I'll take off my armor. It's been nice living alone here. But until we have peace, there's no point deceiving myself. My memories assert that I am still the same wounded, blood-stained soldier. And who knows what might happen in the future. I'm going to pause for a long time. Well, as I was saying, I never doubted the decisions of Her Excellency. So I think that even if I died, I would die with no regrets, right?
Oh, this conversation suddenly got heavy.
And speaking of which, it's time for me to visit my old comrades in arms who are still with me on this island. In Inazuma's tradition, we offer our fallen comrades a dendrobium, a delicate and noble flower, a symbol of the fate of all samurai. By the way, if you meet any of my old comrades in arms on your journey, please stop for a moment and get to know them. Okay. We love you, buddy. Wow, I did it. Oh, whoops. Goofy. 77, 88, 66, 40, 40, 50, aha. Nice. Let me mark that off on the wealth page. Oop. I should do something with these to make them less awful to deal with. Yeah, Lisa. 60. Weapon. We're so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so sad. Alright. Yay. I don't need you, really. Yep. Okay. Rosaria. My husband level 40. We're so proud. Forty, 40, 40, 40. Nice. Ding dong. Level 40. Shiny. Apologies. Controller died. Anyway. Woo. Oh, that's so awesome. Okay. Ugh. That's fine though. The chasm. Let's check this out. Hey, you, get off of my cloud. I don't really know that song well enough to sing it, so I'm gonna stop. Quit while I'm ahead. I like this one here. A cave person. Hey, eavesdropper. As expected, you came. Please take a seat. Let me see what's left. Black tea is out, sugar too. Alright, here's some milk. Ugh, it's turned sour. Gotta throw it away later. My apologies. There's plenty of fire water, plus some hardtack and sour jam to go with it. Enough for a tea party. Whoa, do you people really consider fire water to be a standard tea party thing? Yeah, what's the problem with it? I'll pass. I'm good. What? No one's gonna call you out on drinking here. Just suit yourself. What are you up to? Sharing food and intel at the right moment is conducive to silencing a curious mouth. That's what our handbook says. Well, where's the intel? I just shared it. Huh? Did you tell us anything? Fatui Advanced Team Handbook, Appendix 4.4, Article 32. Sharing food and intel at the right moment is conducive to silencing a curious mouth. You're welcome. You saved my life, and in return, I divulged classified content from our handbook. How's that for sincerity?
What's the use of that?
Jokes aside, actually, I'm very grateful for your help. My kind gesture doesn't mean anything else.
With what you people have done, Paimon finds it hard to believe in your kind gesture.
What are you up to, really? It's no surprise that outsiders fail to understand the cause of the Fatui. When we aren't talking about what we pursue or which side we're on, we're just a bunch of ordinary people. Besides, all our agendas and deeds are just preparatory work for the final battle. The final battle? Yes, in the end, all of us shall face a common enemy and the inescapable long night. Everyone in Snezhnaya has been thusly warned. So every drop of tears and blood of mankind shed for the sake of this cruel world, they shall not be shed in vain. Let us have a toast. No? I'll just suit myself. Is this how you justify the evil you've done? Maybe you're right. I don't know. Or do I care to know? You want an explanation? I gave you one. You're free to not find it to your liking. That's all.
Ugh, where did all that deep stuff suddenly come from?
Paimon hates when a conversation gets deep. By the way, I've introduced myself, but I don't know your name yet. Traveler.
And Paimon!
Oh, your names.
We're pretty well known all over Tibet, aren't we?
Sorry, I've never heard of you. Either of you, actually.
What?
Please don't take it the wrong way. I was sent down here a long time ago. I barely know anything about what's happening on the surface save for the news we get through supply lines.
Huh? Doesn't that mean
that your supply line's long been cut off? Tea party's over. I need to get some rest. Excuse me.
Hey, we haven't even started eating yet.
Leave already. Didn't you just frown upon my fire water?
That's because Paimon didn't think it was drinkable at all.
Alright, Paimon. By the way, Traveler, please wait. It's nothing. I was just thinking that if I were you, please come back another day if you don't find it too troublesome. Can't do that. Not gonna do that. Can't do that. Well, I can't because I keep failing at it. Alright, well, oh, excuse me. Oh, you know what I should do? I should do these anecdotes first. Alright, is there anybody over here? It don't look like it. Or scan it all over the map. Okay. Oh, yeah. I guess we could probably use a heal. I don't know. I don't know if I have a voice for this person. I'll go to the pearl. I'll stop trying to hum. Hello there. Yeah, I don't really have a voice for The grass did spring and sprout anew, and heaven and earth both verdant grew. After the rain, the wind blows gently and the clouds are light. Looking over the horizon, one's heart is opened wide. And then, should one happen to meet an old friend, well, there could be no better day than this. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, thanks. Cool. Cool beans. We'll go to Shenhe. Oh, Shenhe.
Long was the road, and treacherous the way. As we guarded our clients, many trials and tribulations did we endure. Are you mad at me for only returning to see you now?
How could I be? As clouds by morning, as rain by night, I dwell ever in the mountain sight. Though we could not meet, I thought of you every single day we were apart.
Oh, May.
Hey there, Shenhe!
Huh? Oh, it's you. What brings you here?
Oh, she was just saying that we haven't been to One-Min restaurant in a while. But we've got time today, so we decided to swing by for some lunch. Is Chef Mao not in today?
He's out buying some ingredients, so I'm looking after the store today. You look like you were in deep thought just a moment ago. No, it's fine now. Ugh. My wrist. Would you like to eat? What would you like to eat? I can make it for you. I've learned a few things from Chef Mao while working here.
Oh, really? What can you cook then?
If I can. There's grilled tiger fish, Joanne chili chicken.
Awesome! Those are some of our favorites.
Yes, I've noticed you ordered them during previous visits. Just wait a moment. Leave the cooking to me. We'll help you. If you want.
That's right! Paimon, the great gourmand and taster of countless delicacies, is here to give you some tips today.
Oh my god.
Let's go!
I love you, Paimon. I'm so little Paimon.
Whoa, the veggies got chopped in a heartbeat. That's the traveler for ya.
Oh, good.
Hang on. Isn't the flame a bit too high? Oh, hey, Shenhe! Smoke's pouring out from beneath the stove!
No need to worry. Trial incarnate.
Wait! Why'd you freeze over the stove, too? Huh? This tastes surprisingly good. The chili chicken's taken on a whole new texture after being flash frozen. Have we discovered a new dish by accident? Delicious! Come try some, you two!
I'm glad it tastes good. Let's cook together again sometime.
Hello there. Are you open for business right now?
Oh, looks like more customers are starting to show up. Guess you should get back to work, Shenhe.
We love you, Shenhe. Yes, I'll go have a look.
Sunset Red Tours. You sure a name like that will bring in clients?
Oh, come on. We can work on the name later. What I'm telling you is that sending your elderly family out on tours is a thing youngsters do to show their filial piety nowadays, so they say. It's a business opportunity not to be missed. Sorry, could we order, please?
Listen, let me tell you. Should I save this money?
Just checking. Looking around. Do, do, do. Aha! Hey, Mommy, so I do. I really do. Oh. Sorry, I was teleporting and I missed it. Oh, Traveler Paimon, what brings you here? Came to see you, buddy. Really? You're not playing tricks on me, are you? You're not playing tricks on me, are you? Doesn't look like it. Great! It's been a while since we met on Watatsumi Island, hasn't it?
We've missed the Watatsumi Island life as well. This place is so beautiful, and there's so much good food to eat.
It's a deal then. Be sure to come back more often then, okay? Anyway, is there anything you'd like to do now? Walk around the island together? Sure. The weather's great today, so shall we walk and talk?
We've been to Watatsumi Island so many times, but the views here are as breathtaking as ever. You know what? Once you find your brother, we might as well move here permanently. What do you say?
Oh, I can have a room reserved just for your use. You can drop by for a vacation anytime. Sorry. It was going auto and I was doing something.
That'd be awesome!
How have you recently been, Kokomi?
Yeah, and let us know if there's anything troubling you. We'll help you out, no worries.
Me? Well, I really haven't had any issues lately. Harvests have been good, and the security situation is much better than it was before. There's still much to do, but it's all work I'm used to doing, and well within my duties as the Divine Priestess. That said, I must say that all that familiar work, with that familiar day-to-day, it's getting rather samey since you left, so I'm glad you're back to visit.
We're happy to see you too, Kokomi.
Ah!
Ah.
Your Excellency, and... Captain? You're back and you didn't think to tell us? Come on!
Not your captain anymore, you know.
You'll always be our captain in our hearts.
Your Excellency, Captain, we'll be organizing a bonfire party later. You want to join us?
Oh, a party? There'll be loads of delicious food, right?
Of course. In fact, I'll be handling the cooking myself.
Are you sure your culinary skills are up to it?
Let's party then. In that case, I'll have someone send some ingredients over to you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. We'll go start the preparations right away.
Sorry. Okay.
Looks like you're still pretty popular, huh? They all perked right up when they saw you.
Well, I do recall that you first earned their respect by proving your strength before becoming captain, despite having the letter of appointment. That sort of respect comes from the heart. If you should need help one day, I'm sure they'll be glad to fight by your side. I miss those days. True. What? Sometimes I drift off during work and think about how you must be venturing out there in the world, confronting all manner of difficult problems, even facing life and death situations. I regret not being able to always stand by your side and provide you with tactical assistance. But though we're far apart, I wish you all success in your journey and adventures to come. We're frozen. Okay, though. Let's go. It's almost time for the party.
Whose turn is it to sing now? Come on, you know who you are. You lost that round of rock, paper. Oh.
Time to start the party. Nobody's going home sober, you hear me? Nobody.
Captain, tell us a story about the other nations, will you?
Not long ago, we had a merchant from Mondstadt come in with dandelion wine. It was my first time drinking it, so I bought a huge batch of the stuff. They say that Mondstadt's home to a huge winery. Is that true, Captain? I'd love to go see it if I get the chance.
What a great time. Where should we go next time, I wonder? I know. Why don't we take a trip outside Watatsumi Island? Then you can show me around.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer. Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Dodge this! Freeze! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it! One with my blade! Dodge this! From whence you came! Freeze! A touch of frost! Cool it! Freeze! Cool it! Forth, my blade! Freeze! Dodge this! Freeze! Dodge this! I ride on wind and cloud alike.
This is fine. Fine wine indeed.
Life is short, so drink and be merry.
This face.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
So eat, drink, and be merry.
It's an honor to meet you.
This face.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets. It's an honor to meet you.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This face. I ride on wind and cloud alike.
This is fine
I
wine.
wonder if you'll come today.
Fine wine indeed.
This face.
It's an honor to meet you.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets. It's an honor to meet you.
This face.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry
A
memories
reward
of
on
my
the road.
this blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Drink and be merry. Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without stress. It's an honor to meet you.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This face. It's an honor to meet you. Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This face. It's an honor to meet you. Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This face. It's an honor to meet you. Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without
Life is
regrets.
short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Die without regrets. This face.
Life is short,
It's an
so
honor to
eat,
meet you.
drink, and be merry.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
It's an honor to meet you. Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets. This face.
Life is short, so eat, drink,
It's an honor to meet you.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regret.
This face.
It's an honor to meet you.
Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regret.
It's an honor to meet you.
I wonder if you will come today.
Is this an answer from this world?
This is fine wine indeed. It's an honor to meet you.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without
This face. Life is short, so eat, drink, and be merry.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
I wonder if you'll come today.
indeed.
I wonder if he will come today. My throat hurts.
Fine wine indeed.
Finally get this stupid in and out question. I cannot.
I shall how will the Sokoku decree affect that?
I'm sure the Kamisato clan will be fine.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner. There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner. There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
I guess I'm getting better at typing on this, honestly.
There are still documents that need to be seen by the Commissioner.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
Are these two your friends?
Yes. We had the fortune of meeting not too long ago. They are quite a knowledgeable and talented pair, and a pleasure to be around. Traveler, we were just discussing the history of Rex Lapis. Would you like to listen?
This, good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views. We are discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, Mora is used in the mystic arts for its curious properties of weapon enhancement. The world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst
My mic fell at some point.
to
I didn't
enhance a
notice. I'm so
dagger
sorry.
and a sword.
A dagger and a sword?
My bad.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full
apologize.
story.
That must have been really obnoxious.
For now, I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue, and the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
I can't say I agree. Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence. How can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Enough! Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
Once again, no one knows better than him.
I know but little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
It's like you're telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
Of course. They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Bad.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
This face. It's an honor to meet you.
Drink and be merry.
It's an honor to meet you.
Having learned to enjoy life, I can die without regrets.
You did a good job making these people really dumb.
Life is short. So eat, drink, and be merry.
What I'm about to say is a bit disrespectful of the Lord of Geo and would draw a lot of angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet. Your argument just now exhibited acuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What? No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event, I've already searched for answers for a long time.
I'm a little embarrassed, buddy.
No, it's just... Where should I begin?
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon. There's no need to overreact now. I'm simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya. I'm not here for trouble.
The Fatui say that every time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhang Li, with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhang Li as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes? Well, since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too. This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures. It is a story from before the rise of the Seven. Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait. This is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too!
Oh, that is quite enticing. All right then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
That's crazy. Why is he such a crazy? Alright, I'm putting it on a different side. Hang on, I gotta translate what they said.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Huh? Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Why are you so angry?
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex.
Yeah.
After many years of wind erosion,
thought I've had.
those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyan Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyan Stone Forest. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich. I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical value, yes? That's all I seek in life. Well, since we brought so many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then. I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it.
so angry.
I'll escort him then.
Sorry, being paid.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here. The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks. Let it rain. Let's dance.
Take this! Bellowing thunder!
Forth, my blade! Submit for judgment! Swift and merciful!
No one escapes my sight! Not so hard! Bet you can't keep up with me! Take this!
Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
We can do it! Let the show begin. Go, Barbara!
One with my blade! Spirit blade! Attack!
Let's dance. Lightning flash. Take this. Take this! Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
One with my blade. I cannot underestimate my enemy. Fourth, my blade. Swift and mirth, the scourge of evil remains.
It's just a stone slab. but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
We all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
I've just been researching the God of Salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
It's really not. Okay, whatever. I guess it's a
And
strange.
you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some intriguing objects. Let's have a look. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. This stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me. At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear, if I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
You're trying to collect the strength of the gods, that's what I say.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Saltarai next.
Okay. Let's go. Oh.
Let the show begin. Ready, steady, go! Gotta keep trying. Oh, let's dance. I feel a little weak.
A touch of frost. Submit for judgment.
Sure, whatever, man. Salt seals the room within. None uninvited may enter in.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the god of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the god of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the god of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all. So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the god of Salt.
Is it related to the god of Salt's people?
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The god of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the god of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, They do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals. Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss Wanyan just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then. Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments, nothing happened.
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time, but in a certain order as well. Otherwise, the seal will not be broken. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
The people of Smash Naya always
I think
talk
I've
like
heard this saying before.
Mini pants?
Certainly you have. And the contents of this saying are also related to the god of salt. To provide a haven for her people, whose lives had been ravaged by the Archon War, this benevolent god searched all across Liyue. At that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get inside that ruin.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Bellowing thunder!
A reward on the road.
Is there any way I can...
Take this!
Xianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
No escape!
Oh. Seconds for east.
Take this!
Did it get thrown by lightning or something? I didn't do that. Probably gonna be messed up though. Again. Even though I know.
Xianheng in the south,
Yeah, I know.
Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Take
this! Lightning flash! Take this!
Xianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Can you Okay.
Lightning flash!
What I have to do to... And this feels like a glitch, but it's fine, I'll deal with it. We'll have to start with south. It seems to keep the last one lit.
Xianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Jingze in the north. The directions are the clue.
Yes, we know, Jung.
Give it another try.
Sorry. I'm trying. East, west. And then north. It's very goofy the way it does that. It's very silly.
Lightning flash!
Hey, great.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time.
I can't swim now. I apologize. Friends and fans. Don't talk about me. I love him so much. I will reference him so much. But I do.
Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyonstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any treasure. This will just be between you all.
I don't take it either, Uncle.
Hey! Don't pass an opportunity like this up so easily!
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with this amateur archaeologist? No, absolutely not.
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't accept this.
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, I will no longer serve as your consultant on this expedition. You will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasures are hidden in this ruin, as well as traps.
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement.
Why would he not know?
Well then, let's go.
One with my blade. From whence you came.
Take this!
Forth my blade.
Lightning flash!
Check. 20. Okay. Mark with the food. Plus, I'm trying to oh, I need you too for someone.
of frost.
Okay. There's so much stuff in here. Gotta collect the stuff. I'm sorry.
A reward on the road.
Oh my god. 3 more. To get them. You'll have to spend them on Mora. No, wait. Okay, maybe me. Great! And we're gonna load forever. Pyro, hydro, animo, electro, dendro, cryo, and geo. Okay. That's the order that they have them. Yay! I get to be the man. Although he's geo and I actually don't really like playing geo, but it's fine.
Are these statues?
What is this, Pompeii?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Rise! Quake! Rise!
Rise!
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Oh my god, that's so stupid.
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I claim this as mine. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or 10,000 bags. I can sell it and make a fortune.
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of salt for such a shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will belong to Miss Wanyan, according to the contract agreed upon.
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Well, you could.
Then let's move on,
you just
shall
have
we?
to not claim the next one. It just so happens. You say anything about who does it first? Is that a book? No. Hello, everyone.
Quake!
I just don't really understand it. And that's why...
Order guide you.
Wow.
Rise!
Ha! Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Sucks to be you, buddy.
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition.
Oh
Why should I get the short end of the stick?
Man, it's exhausting.
And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Yes, you do. You dum-dum.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it rather unpleasant.
Pay your dues. Quake! Prepare yourself. Rise! So soon. No escape.
Come on, we can do it.
Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Rude. Hey.
You shouldn't see me like this.
Don't worry, buddy. I'll use my last reviver on you. No escape. And I will also feed you back to health. Here you go, baby. I love you. Okay. Anyway. Keep whacking you, I don't care.
Take this!
Leaving
so soon!
Any time for Barbara soon, you're not gonna get Barbara.
Lightning flash! Let the show begin.
Sorry in advance for how much
No escape.
Leaving so soon. Prepare yourself. Leaving so soon. No escape.
I can't stop now. They need me.
Prepare yourself.
Why has everyone stopped singing?
Barbara. You're done forever and ever and ever. Bye.
Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
You tell him.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
At least we had our guard up.
Yeah! Good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge, and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt.
Well,
I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
yeah, you haven't said Rex Lapis. You've always said Morax. Oh, I didn't click.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Leah very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Hey, he's my buddy.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
That fight was annoying, by the way. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Anyway. Okay, nice.
Quake!
Well, this was an error.
Crumble!
Do it again. Let's not walk off yet.
Quake! Crumble!
I'm just gonna
Fourth, my blade.
Lightning flash! Bellowing thunder!
Swift and merciful. Submit for judgment. A touch of frost.
Take this!
Fourth, my blade.
Okay, shoot, I don't have Barbara.
But how?
Lightning flash! Thunderclap!
This is a sword? Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the God of Salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the God of Salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are 2 separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Claims the other.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take 2 relics at the same time.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the God of Salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her, but as punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yes. The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then, this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the God of Salt!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
Hey! Come back!
That was too much.
It is a punishment after all. I did not want to tell her such cruel facts, but the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, We will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
She seems to have been playing for something, no doubt suspecting that something terrible was afoot. What about ahead? I can examine you. It's the same.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then.
I'm just gonna preemptively heal it up.
This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
Oh jeez, that is
But
hell.
what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword, and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
I mean, she's still a good person.
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
You seem all too familiar with what happened to her.
Indeed. In ages past, Havria's story served as a warning to me as well. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
People of Liyue will we'll understand that one day.
All right, then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyanstone Forest?
I'll go anywhere with you, buddy.
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Party.
Treading old ground. Telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
I get a big chest. This one I see. He once held something in his hand, upraised in the pose of supreme effort. This must be the one who killed her. That's crazy. That is really tragic. I hate war. Fun fact about me, I'm a pacifist and I'm deeply anti-war. Probably. Oh. Why can't there be another teleport? Oh, come on. Spare me. Here we go. They are kind of just off, to be honest.
Yeah! Take this!
Well, I'm still gonna try to get this thingamajig. It's not even here. Okay. Dude, how does one... They realize how much dropper is really... Why doesn't it really like it? Not fun? You're paying for no reason? Everyone loves it.
Over here! Blink!
One with my blade.
Lightning slash!
A touch of frost.
Keep going up. No man, you didn't have to go this high up. You could have just hung out where everybody else would hang out.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyan stone forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So, what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat.
That's why you want us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
As I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Kind of lovely. All right. Just telling me I unlocked this one. Great. All right. I think I'm gonna be done for the night. Pretty good. Blue feathers. I can give you each a blue feather. I'm not gonna give you something worse than blue. This is not my ammo, dude. Oh, sorry. Tongue. Oh wait. 12 was the goal. I got you. Good. Right. Oh. Well, that's nice, isn't it? I should do you, shouldn't I? Sweet. Love that for you, Barb. Okay, right, sorry, I forgot completely what I was doing for a second there. Light day. had 2 characters the other day. I'm still riding that high. To be honest. Cool. Okay, well that's that. Archive. I don't know how much it's probably not that much. Famed Handguard, love it. I don't think I have any new books. I do have one here. Y'all. Sorry, I needed to go slower. I shouldn't have anything in here. We got lightning struck tree and cannon. Wow. I don't think there'll be anything there. I don't think so. That's pretty cool looking. Nothing there. Didn't shoot any birds today. Birds and bees, that's cute. Fish. And other. Alright. Well, that's alright. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next time.